Our journey across Japan then continued the next day with a trip to Matsuyama, which is on Shikoku, one of the smallest islands of Japan. We first took a bus across the Shimano Kaido, which is a connecting series of bridges across the Seto Inland Sea. When we arrived, we were greeted by rain, and as such we didn't particularly do much that day. We first took a few trams to get to a hostel or hotel where we checked in, and afterwards we went to the famous Dogo Onsen. The Dogo Onsen, it's a place that if you have ever seen the Ghibli movie Spirited Away, it's believed to be that the bathhouse that it is based on. So yeah, we took a quick dip in the hot springs, which was pretty nice, I think. Julie, what do you think?
That's good. Was not so hot, but I like it.
Good morning from our second day here in Matsuyama. It's shortly before 9 AM right now, and we are on our way to the Matsuyama Castle number 2. And yeah, just gonna check out quickly inside. And then the thing is, we wanted to go to the Cat Island by ferry, but apparently the morning ferry, there's 2 ferries per day. One is at like 8 AM and the other one is like 3 PM or something, and the morning ferry already got cancelled because of the waves. There were some high waves, so yeah, it's not quite sure if the afternoon ferry will even run, but we're still gonna go there because the only way to really find out is to go there and check by yourself. And yeah, so that's the plan right now. Finished our visit to Matsuyama Castle, or my second visit, Julie's first visit, and well, first time going inside. Matsuyama Castle is 3 stories tall, right? It used to be 5, but then they kind of chopped it down because it wasn't stable enough. So it wasn't as big as it wasn't as big as the 6-story castle in Matsue, for example. It was still a bit bigger than Bichu Matsuyama, which only has 2 stories. And I think it's also the youngest castle. It was only really constructed in 1852, and which is only a decade or something before the Meiji Restoration happened. And in order to become kind of considered an original castle in Japan, it has to be built before the Meiji Restoration, because if you don't know why, because of the Meiji Restoration, you can check out the video where I explain about Japanese castles. Right now we are on our way to the train station that we came from yesterday to catch a train to the Cat Island ferry and see maybe if it runs. And the alternative plan is gonna be maybe check out another island if we can, or something else. We'll see about that. But yeah, first let's take a train to Cat Island ferry, hopefully.
As we got off the train in this very small station, our worries were unfortunately confirmed, as the ferry to Cat Island wasn't running for that day because of the strong winds and heavy waves. We instead met an old friend of Judy, and we went to this really weird and kind of quirky cafe, which was really the only place in that area where you can get anything. And there was this really cute and big, like kind of scared but also very aggressive kind of dog. So that was our attempt to get to Cat Island. Unfortunately we didn't make it, and which is really unfortunate because Cat Island will be gone very soon, probably. I'll get to that at the end of the video. So instead we decided to go to a place called Shimonada Station. So Shimonada Station is a very kind of famous station in Japan. It's been featured in a lot of drama series, in anime and stuff like that. And the reason for that is it's a station that's built very close to the ocean, so it almost looks like when you sit down on it, it's as if you are sitting right in front of the open sea, which is a pretty cool station. And it was also very popular that day, as a lot of tourists, mostly from Japan. I think almost everybody was a Japanese tourist were gathering there. So we spent an hour there basically because there's no other train running for that duration. We took some pictures, shot some videos, we hung out a bit, and then we took the train back to Matsuyama. Back in Matsuyama, we decided to go to a batting cage, which is basically baseball inside a cage. I'm gonna spare you all of the balls that I missed. Here's just one, because I'm really bad at it, but I think I hit out of like 50 balls, I hit 2, so I was quite satisfied with that. Yeah, then we basically just called it a night. You know, sometimes when you travel, you have like really amazing days where you see a lot of things. Sometimes you have days where it's just raining, where you can't catch your boat, where you can't do really anything. But you know, that's just part of traveling. And the next day was certainly a lot nicer, so stay tuned. And now for the explanation why Cat Island will not be around anymore. Yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention something that the old lady that she told us about Cat Island is apparently that yeah, it will not be around for a very long time because the current population is what, 7? The current, yeah, there's like 7 people living on the island right now, so that's going down as well as the cats. Basically all of the cats are neutered, so they cannot have any babies anymore. So right now I think there's still some cats that have babies, but it's like the last generation, so at the very latest, in like once the last generation that's born right now in like 10-15 years dies, there probably won't be any cats anymore, and yeah, by that time, with the 7 people that are left on the island, probably nobody will live there anymore. So unless somebody tries to like kind of do something about that, it's probably not gonna be around for a long time. So we should go in the next maybe 5 years, 10 years before the island is gone. It's a bit difficult to get there because there's only 2 ferries. One is at like 8 in the morning, and then the other is at 4. And if you take the one at 8, you only have like 10 minutes on the island before the ferry goes back, and otherwise you have to wait until 4, so for like 8 hours, yeah, to get the next back. Or if you go at 4, you at least have like an hour to look around the islands. See you tomorrow on the last day of our trip, where we're going back to Hiroshima.